how I backtest my strategy. The price action breakdown is what I want to give to us right now. All right, guys. My name is Michael, the self-led strategic trader. If you are joining us for the first time, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Yeah, I am your trader, and I am the one that is controlling the affairs of this great channel. Glory to God. All right, so I want to show us how I backtest my strategy, especially if it's a price action strategy, and the same application is applicable. The same system is applicable to indicator strategy. So any strategy that you use, these are the things you have to put into consideration. Now I want to show us something that I'm looking upon in this particular trade that I'm in right now, and why this is a backtest method. I'm going to tell us. All right, so if you join us for the first time, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. On this channel, we don't trade anything less than 100 pips. So any trade you see us enter like this, we are targeting 100 pips. Yeah, 100 pips minimum. That is our minimum target. So if you are new here and if you want to build the mindset to catch big pips like this, don't even wait before you subscribe to this channel. Yeah, like this video and leave your comment. So let's get into the real business, guys. So how I backtest my strategies. There are two things you have to consider anytime you want to backtest strategy, and the number one thing is the account you want to use to backtest your strategy. It's either you use a demo account or you use an account that you can afford to lose. Yeah, an account that you can afford to lose. What am I talking about? I'm talking about anytime you think you don't want to be involved, don't want to engage in demo account, you can just put in, let me say $5 or $10 or probably $20. Yeah, you can just put in $5. I think $5 should not be difficult for anyone to afford if you want to fund your account for backtesting. Yeah, so $5 you can just put in $5. After putting in $5, after funding $5, just make sure you just remember, any money you put into trading is money you want to lose. It's not you can't borrow money to trade. Yeah, because any money, as long as you see immediately you funded your account, the money is gone. It's gone. Either you are going to make profit or you are not going to make profit. It's gone. So any money you want to put into trading, you don't put any money that you cannot afford to lose in trading. Yeah, you don't do that. So as I'm saying, now if you want to backtest your strategy, make sure you make use of either demo or you fund a small trading account. Now it depends on what you are trying to test out in your strategy. If what you are trying to test out in your strategy are key levels, if they are key levels, or there is a need for you to make use of, I will advise you use demo accounts if they are key levels. Are you getting me? So, and if they are not key levels, what I mean by key levels is that if you want to test, okay, let me say for example, I want to test the entry here, and at the same time I want to test the entry here. Even though this account is not an account meant for backtesting, I'm just showing us the principles that you have to apply if you want to backtest your trading, all right, your strategy rather. So now look at this part. You know what to trade here. If you are new to this channel, well, you are welcome. But if you are not, you know what to trade there. We target liquidity areas. We target areas where price takes liquidity and price returning to that level in order to continue its journey. Do you understand? And this is daily time frame. And if you check this daily time frame now, you can see the level of liquidity here. If you are new here, you can just check my playlist on liquidity pool strategy. You will understand what liquidity is all about and how to spot liquidity levels. So now you can see liquidity line here. Can you see that? So now when liquidity was lying there, price broke that liquidity with this level with this aggressive movement. Let me mark it for us so that it will be very easier for us to spot. Yeah, let me mark it for us. All right, so we can see the liquidity level here. You can see this equal levels here. You can see the equal level here. Can we see that? So price came aggressively and broke that level. So since the time, and I told us anytime price breaks liquidity level, price will always come back. We always come back to do what? To retest that level, the level that produced that aggressive movement. Price will always come back to it. Do you understand? Now look at what we are seeing here. After price broke, after a long, like it broke this level around February, because this is daily time frame. The same system is applicable on lower time frame, 1 hour, 4 hours, any system, any trading that you cannot replicate on each time frame, each of the time frame. Just know that particular strategy doesn't worth it. Have that at the back of your mind. If they tell you use this strategy only on monthly time frame and you cannot replicate the strategy on lower time frame, excuse me, I cannot replicate the strategy on lower time frame, just know that strategy is not, it doesn't worth it. Do you understand? Now let's continue. So now look at this level. Price broke aggressively. It broke aggressively since what? Since this March. Since March. So this thing happened since March, and since March this is October. This is October. Price has not traded back to that zone that produced that aggressive movement. Do you understand that? Now look at here. Price came before. price once came here to this level, it's rejected. Now price is visiting this place for the very first time. And we can see that price, so we are expecting price to drop either from here. Now this is what I'm talking about. Now we are expecting price to drop, so we want to check some levels that are very important for price to drop based on this aggressive movement. So it's either it's dropped from here or it dropped from here, like the main source of the aggressive movement that cleared the liquidity. Now because of this place, we are not really sure if price is going to drop from that level. We are not really sure. Because we are not seeing there is, well, on my premium mentorship, there are some things that we look into before we can decide if price will obey or not. Yeah, when you join the premium mentorship, you will understand better. So there are some things we consider to know if price will obey or not, if it's going to obey here or if it's going to obey here. But what we are seeing here is not giving us the assurance that price will obey here. Let's go to 1 hour time frame. Which is the lower time frame. Don't forget, it's the same pattern, the same strategy. Look at what happened on lower time frame here. Can you see this? What are we seeing? This is equal level. This is equal level here. Can we see that? So price broke aggressively. Use this to break this level aggressively. Now for price to break this level aggressively, price supposed to return to either here or this place. Can we see that? In order for you to continue selling, in order for you to sell. But that is just a mini structure. We can call that a mini liquidity structure. But the major one is the one that is here. We can see liquidity levels here, like there are so many. Oh my god, you can see liquidity level here. So on lower time frame, we want price to break this level. If price should break this level below, coming to clear this liquidity level below, the retest of that liquidity level that was the push, the source that produced that push would be our target for our entry. But it hasn't happened like that. It has not happened like that. So we are trying to get into the system earlier than that, which we actually be a risk trade. You understand? So now we can say, okay, let us do a back test on this. Which one should we be considering? How should we be considering the one we want to consider and all that? So that is why here we can enter a kind of sell around here, put your stop loss above the level based on lower time frame. You can still scale down to 5 minutes time frame or 1 minute time frame or 15 minutes time frame, and that is where you are going to, it's the same pattern. The pattern is going to repeat itself. Now this is a pattern we are looking for on daily time frame. We came here, you can see they are gathering liquidity here. This is a ranging market. They are gathering what? Liquidity. You can see level here. Okay, this is the level I was even trying to consider. Yeah, this is the level I was trying to consider here. You can see the liquidity level here. So it's either price will come and clear this liquidity level here, break this structure here on a retest, then it will sell off, or it will just do the way it's doing right here. Yeah, because here, if you look at this place very well, there is an opening here that is giving us reason for price to come back a little, then continue to buy. I don't know if we are understanding what I'm saying, but we still discover the liquidity level here. So this is telling us that there is still going to be some levels of ranging market here. Yeah. So if you are back testing, you should know that you have to identify your key levels. Now on daily time frame, there's probability of price still pushing higher and higher till it gets to this level before it drops. But on lower time frame, we saw a level of what is called a minor liquidity level that will give us a push to sell this market, So this particular trade now, it is not the kind of trade that we have full confidence in. Yeah, so that is just the point. It's not the kind of trade that we have full confidence in. So if I want to take this excuse me, so if I want to take this kind of trade on my own, like if I want to trade this kind of trade, or I want to backtest this kind of trade, I will backtest on this level and I will come to daily time frame. I will wait for this particular level and wait for another entry period. So if price should break above here, because you can still see liquidity level here, which is going to be cleared. Yeah, but sometimes price may take too long before it clears the liquidity level. All right, so price may take too long before it clears the liquidity level. You can see here, you can see the liquidity level on daily time frame. So there is possibility of price coming to clear this level on daily time frame till it gets to this place before it drops. Yeah, before it drops. So that is why on lower time frame, it has not really broken the structure that you are looking for here. So it hadn't been, it broke the structure we are looking for here, it would have been a very good trade for us. But there is something we call the second pattern on my premium mentorship. So on the second pattern strategy, will tell us that, okay, even if the main structure has not been broken, we have some mini structure that can be broken that will give us a retest before it drops, and that is what we want to take advantage of here. Even though the second pattern is not even clear, yes, it's not clear, but we want to see if price will clear this liquidity level before it drops, or it will just drop from here, or it will come to this main level here before it drops. These are the things we put together as traders in order to be a successful trader. So let's see what the outcome of price would be, but it's not going to be in this video, because this trade, honestly, it's not the trade that will give us the full assurance. It's not the there are times like that in trading. There are times like that in trading that you just want to take the risk of a market, and we can see that it's even pushing high. We can see that. So it's very obvious that it's not the kind of trade that will give us this one I want to put everything into it. Yeah, it's not the kind of trade. But notwithstanding, we want to see if we are going to take advantage of this, if this will work in our direction, if it breaks above this level. But notwithstanding, have this at the back of your mind that no matter or whatever the delivery is, we are not taking anything less than 100 pips. Yes, no matter what, we are not taking anything less than what? Anything less than 100 pips. 100 pips is not a big something. I don't want that says that once you get to this level, that is 100 pips. Can you see? 100 pips is not, it's just for you to be able to identify the level that will produce a massive result. So that is why we used to have 400, 500, 600 pips on our trade. So this one, we are not expecting anything less than 100 pips. So let's see what the outcome of this trade will be. And apart from that, I hope you've learned something. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, and don't forget to leave your comment on this video. Backtesting, the simple way to backtest your trades. All right, guys, catch ya. Bye bye.